You say that children are the future and you never listen to what we say once we're old enough to disagree with you, you decaying degenerates.
Some here say they are pro-life. What about my life? Does my life not matter to you?
How do you not look at us or the other families of mass shootings and not feel for us?
You say that you will bend over backwards to protect children in schools, but pour money into the gun industry and give firearms to our teachers and staff members instead of giving them the money for pencils and paper. You say that you want to protect children, but as soon as it's about Black lives, you're all for tear gassing protesting children in the streets. You have decided that gun violence is a fact of life, a natural disaster on par with tornadoes, hurricanes, and wildfires. We don't buy it. This does not have to happen. We have watched other countries enact quick change in the face of gun violence over the decades. It worked. We watched it work. It's not that difficult. All you had to do was pass the gun laws, and you didn't even do that.
I'm 12 years old. I attend Buffalo Middle School. If a man decides that I'm an object and does unspeakable and tragic things to me, am I a child supposed to carry and birth another child? Am I to put my body through the physical trauma of pregnancy? Am I to suffer the mental implications? A child who had no say in what was being done with my body. Some here say they are pro-life. What about my life? And does my life not matter to you?
It hurts. I lost my other half. I lost my person. My parents lost their youngest kid. I mean, how do you not look at us or the other families of mass shootings and not feel for us? I truly hope that this never happens to any other family in the days, months, or years to come. This debatable topic on assault rifles should not be brought up again because someone else's child or sibling was murdered. It's just an excuse at this point. You may never understand what my family is going through, and I'm not asking you to. But today, you can make a change to help families never have to feel what my family feels, the families of Uvalde feel, and the many others of the mass shootings.
When I stared down the barrel of that gun, I realized I stood no chance against a weapon of that power, magazine capacity, and seemingly automatic firing rate. While I prepared for my life to end in that moment, I prayed, I panicked, and I prayed some more. God must have heard my prayers because two brave men stopped the shooter moments before he would have inevitably found me. I saw my friend lying on the floor, bleeding out, knowing there was little to no chance of surviving that bullet wound. I had to tell him goodbye while I continued to fear for my life, not knowing if the attack was truly over. The time to do something is now. What needs to be done is placing the lives of children and adults above our unhealthy obsession with assault rifles. And you are some of the ones who can make a difference.
I have never in my experience read a library book that I've been disturbed that has really bothered me. And if I have, I would have just closed it and put it away.
I am queer, I am brown, and I'm very proud of that. And I am well aware of the censorship that has happened to my people over the centuries. I'm well aware of this, and I think it is horrible. And I don't think that little children should be shocked or disgusted by our identities.
An analysis of the 850 book list found the following likely reasons for inclusion. 60% because of LGBTQ+, 8% because of race and racism, 13% because of sexual education, something that is not taught in all Texas schools.